Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Double Standard, the series where I showcase the ridiculous standard across the media. And today I have a bit of a shorter story as it revolves around one article. But you literally will not believe this unless I show it to you, so let's go ahead and jump right into this. So how many times, people, how many times have you been told that creating a world of do as thou wilt is the best thing, and it will eliminate crime somehow, and that the only way to combat this, air quotes, unfair judicial system is to legalize, air quotes again, low-level crimes? Now, I just want to say for the record that yes, the judicial system is corrupt and that there are, compromised people dealing in it. But people try and say that the way to solve it is not to expose those said people and remove those who are compromised with someone who is going to uphold the law. It's going to be, as we'll see here, this ridiculous thing right over here. Baltimore was stupid enough to do something like this. Let's take a look at just how insane this really is. Just the headlines and I'm sure you're looking crazy. Well, let's hop down right into the meat and potatoes of this article. This is what they consider low-level crimes, people. But I'd like to direct your attention to two, in particular, minor trafficking and prostitution. Now, people don't seem to understand this. When someone is talking about prostitution and people talk about wanting to legalize it, they really just don't comprehend that you're going to have to deal with these sorry excuses of sapient beings going around trying to round up children for these little brothels. And unfortunately, it happens worldwide and it's all too common. Now, that's no excuse, not by a long shot, but getting back to what I'm trying to mention here, how often do we hear just how intellectual we are these days in Western civilization, and that our wealth of knowledge will cause us to outgrow these air quote useless principles because we only go by logic and reasoning today. Well, take a good look at the logic and reasoning that these people are trying to tell you that they are so enlightened with. They try and encourage you that reality is not based in facts. It's what it's just what you feel these days, And if you feel a certain way, somehow your feelings are meant to usurp reality. It's utter rubbish, and this article confirms exactly what we say in the beginning all along. This blasted generation of people is about as close to a black hole as you can possibly get. A downward pulling singularity dead set on pulling everything into it where laws no longer apply. This is literal lawlessness, folks. And the cancerous lamestream media would not dare talk about stories like this, as it proves that this is the world that these people are trying to aim for. This is the world that the woke mob is trying to create, where lawless deviancy abounds and people can be as dark and vile as they please, and you just have to shut up and accept it because, oh, that's just how I practice myself and that's how I live my life, and you can't criticize me for how I choose to live my life. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And mark me so, you better have a way to protect yourself from this, because you need to speak out. First and foremost, you need to speak out to try and stop this from happening altogether. But if 2020 did not teach you anything, it should have taught you that undesirable and unfortunate events can and will, in this day and age, happen right in front of your yard. Right in front of your yard, right in front. So you better be ready. And should that day come, and it's likely looking like it will come, you better have a way to deal with this yourself, because the cops aren't always going to be available, as we saw in 2020. I mean, for goodness sake, people, this crap, what I'm talking about right now, is legal in Baltimore. You cannot call the cops for something like this, as, well, they can't do anything. I mean, if a cop really hears something like this and they actively choose not to respond, I don't even know what to say to that, but that's something altogether. This is something altogether, and I'm sorry that if I'm, kind of rambling a little, but I just can't help but look at this ridiculousness, and this is some really dark times, folks, and it just really does not seem to be letting up. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show that to you guys. I'm not gonna ask you if you enjoyed, because there's nothing to enjoy about seeing something like this, but please, if you want to support the channel, subscribe, and please like this video. This needs to go around. I know I don't often ask for likes and whatnot, but liking helps YouTube's cancerous algorithm, and this crap needs to go around, because the sheer fact that a lot of people are not even aware that something like this is happening, and I doubt that people even in Baltimore realize that they have legalized this crap. So please, folks, please share this video, like this video, get this video around, because people need to know. I'm going to get back to finding some more stories for you guys, because trust me, this is only the beginning, and I have found some crazier stories still. I'd like to thank you all for watching. God bless, and I will see you next time.